All right, we got a Prism. Okay. Prism, as you guys may recall, was quite annoying for us, but we got there last time. So we'll bring in our poppers here. I don't know if we're going to need cleave. In theory, this is good. I think we're okay just running 62 here. I don't trying to think, do we need cleave here? How many times are they going to have an ally out and we have to go for face, it has to hit and then it'll splash to the ally. That might work. Okay, you know what? Let's try two of them. Let's try two. All right. As for everything else, we'll just kind of keep it as is. I think everything else is fine. Swords are cooler and more popular than the cultural thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think it really is a cleave doesn't work on angels really unless they have two. Ward messes it up. That's true. Yeah, now that you mention it. Well, whoops. All right, so we got Imperial Rapture. Okay, so we have. So basically, if you guys remember last time, my objective was to never let stuff like this hit. So, are we going to keep the double down? I think we can. Yeah, we'll block 8 here. There could be another Herald coming, but if we need to, we could just block. He'd have to get off at Arsenal, so I think it's fine. Sure. You want to get off at Arsenal? Be my guest. All right, Figment of Judgment. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, pretty much only one way to play this hand. We might Galea, we might Grains, depending on how this goes. So hold them into an attack here. We will wager it. If he doesn't block, we're safe to Galea here. Get ourselves 2 gold on turn 1-ish. For some reason, Talchar says this is turn 2, but that's kind of. I like to call turns the very first turn of the game turn 0, but that might just be me being weird. Yeah, so cleave is only good if there are 2 allies at the same time, and if there are 2 allies at the same time, we're probably losing. But cleave does give some extra outs at the very end of the game because it can spill blood plus cleave is all of a sudden like a big burst of damage. All right, we got 2 heralds being blocked here, and the wave of reality will pop here, so we're not going to actually get the Galea here. So we'll blade flurry here, just set off the wave. So they will win the wager there, and we'll arsenal the cash in. All right, so they're just going to play Passing Mirage and pass. Okay, interesting. Okay, we have options here. So we have a couple of poppers, so this is a little bit annoying. We might want to consider taking it out, but they don't have Iris, so it's like, eh. All right, how do we use all of our cards here? All right, let's go with this cash it actually feels like I could like I have extra resources here. We have too many cards. Let's just hard cast the cash in here. Okay. I feel like I want to arsenal the spoils and just rely on the shift for go again here with the blade flurry. 1, 2, and then we could pain the grains twice and the brave forge bracers. Okay, so that seems okay. Let's go with that. So this is 2, 4. So yeah, okay. So that'll. All right, you know what? Let's go with the Spoils War instead, actually. The shift in Arsenal, I think, will be a little bit better. Plus, start getting our copper generation going. All right, attack with Hatchet of Body. Going after Prism here. So I think we're going to attack twice at Prism here. I don't think we're going to really deal with the Passing Barrage here. All right, objective here is to Blade Flurry, Grains, Bracers, and swing the Hatchet of Mind here. Still use our poppers for the second Herald that comes in, so it's not a completely... my poppers are not completely dead here. All right, Herald of Tenacity here, so we're going to go Blade Flurry here. Ensure this hits, get our copper, get our grains, get our bracers activations. Okay, pass party here. So we took 3. We would like to make a vigor. All right, and then we bracers and swing again. Targeting Prism. So we got a vigor for next token, and we're likely to have 6 or 4 copper, unless Prism really wants to block here. The key against decks that run a lot of no blocks, even decks that don't run a lot of no blocks, but you know they have no blocks like Dash, is just to keep pressure up turn after turn. Like if Dash wants to establish an item, they have to take damage. If Prism wants to establish an aura, it has to take damage. So sure, take 6 here. We do not want to make a vigor, so we will get our copper. We are set for another cash in. Uh-oh. This is not a good... This is a very, very bad hand here. Luckily, we can block with most of it. So we can... Let's see here. We can actually block with... let's see here. We can actually block with pretty much everything, and then just maybe swing after Prism or swing after the Passing Barrage here. So... let's block and block here. Angelic Wrath here. So this Prism is playing attack reactions. And this is perfect. This one's only coming in for 5. So we can actually block everything here. Yep, and then just take out the Passing Mirage, I think is fine. Because, yep. Wasting the agility token, but that's all right. All right, we'll just cut this down here just to improve our poppers. Because we do have 3 of them. We haven't seen any of them yet. All right. Genesis, sure. So this is kind of the worst case scenario here is let's see here. So we could cast Take It on the Chin here, and then as we get to keep one of our blues, so we can actually have a turn. We're gonna have to go after Prism and then go after the Genesis, basically. So let's... I guess we don't have to do this now. We can do this in a bit. Do my boots refresh even if I attack a hero and then attack a Spectra? I forgot. I guess we'll find out. I remember the answer. I remember I asked this question a long time ago, but I don't remember the answer. All right. We don't need this, and we don't need this. And we can just do this. Does this have go again? It does not, right? Yeah, this doesn't have Herald in its name. Okay. And then we could attack Prism, attack the Genesis. Yeah. Okay. So I don't get the boots refresh. Okay. That's what my gut told me, but because things never break properly for Warrior. Okay. All right. Agility pops. We can go after Prism. Pitching this. Highly incentivized for her to block this. Because if she doesn't, I get a Grains activation. No blocks. Do I Galea this? Do I Galea this, chat? I think I do, right? I think we take it, right? I don't think the Prism is turn 5. We haven't seen a Sinker Fate from them. All right, I'm doing it. Sweet. 2 gold, baby. We attack the Genesis. Okay. All right, we got 4 copper, 2 gold. We're good. Still at full life here. They don't have a board state. Yeah, Spectra makes it so the attack never happens. Yeah. So we don't get our Valiant Dynamos refreshed if we attack Prism and then attack Genesis. All right. In comes Wartune Herald, and it's going to get popped here. He had Soul Shield, and he didn't use it. Okay. So if I break it here, I think that just ends the turn, right? Unless this is a yellow and this is a 1 cost, or this is a blue and this is a 2 cost. Either way, we're breaking this. And our turn is pretty straightforward here. Now, there is some risk here because, well, there's not enough resources here, but why did he pitch 5 for this? What the heck happened? Oh, he played Tome of Divinity. Okay. So he pitched 3 cards, or he pitched cards to play Tome, and then the last resource played War Tune. Okay. Sure. Tome of Divinity, that doesn't really synergize with Empyrean Rapture that well. It's kind of weird. Yeah, he wanted to play Tome, so that's why he didn't Soul Shield. So he paid one with War Tune Herald to get Go Again back, or to get an action point back, but didn't do anything with it. Okay. Fine with us. We have extra resources here. So we could actually break a gold token here and try to find something juicy. Yeah, let's break a gold token here. Give us something nice for our second attack. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Is that perfect? That is not perfect, but it is acceptable. It is acceptable. All right, let's go with the hatchet here. This card's fine to like keep for next turn. Like if he doesn't block this, I'm just gonna glint, pitch the Iron Song response, swing. Keep the Wage Agility in my hand. Based on the way this Prism player is playing, I don't think this is getting blocked. I mean, if it does, we'll take it. We'll take the glint with reprise, but yeah. All right, opponent thinking hard on whether or not to block this naked hatchet. Okay, they're blocking for 3. That's perfect. All right, now we can glint this and draw a card. Okay. And let's see. What's the best way to use this hand? Honestly, it might just be to play the edge ahead and swing. What's the other way to do this? Swing the hatchet, hope that he blocks, play Iron Song response, keep the Wage Agility? That doesn't seem good. Let's just empty our hand here. Yes, we would like to wager. So wagering for agility against Luminaris Angel's Glow is very worth. I really like the wage attacks in Olympia splashed in, although likely less competitive. Ending an attack with 7 plus attack feels good. To be honest, the wage agility is just in here because it's a popper. Joe had it in his list, and I was like, "Yeah, this card seems good. Okay, let's add it in." 7 is also good because you can't get screwed over by Herald of Triumph and Figment of Triumph and all that. So this is a weird position here. Looks like he's just gonna let this resolve. Do we want? No, we don't need to shift here. Okay, Halo being deployed here. So they're gonna get a Figment out. Herald of Triumph put into their soul. So I get by turn 6, our Prism opponent realizes we're not going to let Heralds hit. Figment of Protection coming into play. Sure. Prism activation. Sure. Okay. Sure. This is still 5 only. What's going on? So we hit. He took 1. Okay, that does not seem correct. But okay. Alright, Herald of Triumph from our opponent. This hand has an agility already, but this hand is pretty god-awful. So we kind of want to block with these two. Play Goblet. And use the hit and run to power our turn. So we don't need these. Yeah. Yep. We're not getting much value out of our dynamos this game, but, you know. I forgot about that. Okay, sure. Yeah, so here I should have blocked with the dynamos. Just to take 1 less damage here. Because I'm going to get this refreshed anyways. Unless this is a ALS turn. Are we playing lead with speed? We tried it. It wasn't that great. Figment of Rebirth. Okay, activating this. So he has this. Okay, that's fine. This makes me want to pop a gold token here instead. Because if we find an attack reaction, we can probably pop this really nicely. So let's do that. Let's pitch our blue here. See if we could find something nice to pair with these cards. Okay, that's pretty good here. Okay, so we can we're still a little short on resources, but we can go Hatchet and then Hatchet, and then we can ensure the hit and then greens it. It's all right. So the Prism basically has to block this attack and the next attack in order to preserve this. Which we know that they're not going to be able to preserve it because we have in the swing. Sure. Prism is throwing. Well, Prism's not playing optimally. I don't know if there is an optimal way to play Prism. Okay, this is an overblock here. Wow. I did not expect an overblock here. Okay, is what it is. Sure. That's very unusual for them to block 6 here on 3 here. But okay. It's like this person knew I had the in the swing. Uh-oh, this hand's garbage. Ooh, this hand's bad. This hand's real bad. Man, we're running 25 blues as well. We should not be running into 2 full red hands in 7 turns. 6 turns, actually. Oh, man. All right. What are we doing here? Oh, man. This just hurts so much. All right, we're gonna pitch the cleave to attack, and then we're gonna shift the tide of battle with. Oh, if he doesn't block though, we won't go again. Okay, maybe we actually have to play one of these out. This sucks. Yeah, it's not completely unreasonable to block with the angel up, but it is a little bit odd. Okay, so if we attack him and he doesn't block, our turn actually ends. Ugh. So we have to play one of these out. This is so bad. All right, we'll go money where your mouth is. And then we'll go hatchet. We will wager here. Just hope that he has 2 cards that don't block here. If he blocked some of it, 3 on 3, he gets to keep the angel and a card. Blocking 6 on 3 means like you're playing around an attack reaction. One of the issues with running a deck that is like 35 reds, 25 blues is that 1 in 11 hands you're going to run 4 reds, and we just happen to run into 2 hands like that. All right, we're going to play shift here, I think. So we can arsenal the Iron Song response. Okay, the angel's gone. Got an agility we did not get an agility token. I think it's worth it to attack here just to get a card. We haven't seen a double down or cash in since the first couple turns, so. Okay, this hand's not bad. Pierce Reality is a card we do want to take care of fairly quickly, though. So we might go pretty heavy on. Yeah, we might go seemingly heavy on the first attack here. Arsenal the Blade Runner here. We will wager. Iron Song would break their boots. We could have done that. I only have 1 popper left in the deck, though, so I don't know if that's very relevant to break the boots. Iron Song would have given the agility, yes. Yeah, that was a misplay, now that I think about it. Wait, did we have reprise? We didn't have reprise. Yeah, that okay, so we didn't misplay. Okay. Chat confusing me here. All right. Hopefully they block. Even if they don't, we just glint this and smack the Pierce Reality is fine. All right, blocking 6 here. That's fine. You know, at this point, they've lost half their deck and dealt 6 damage to me. I'm very tempted to just fatigue them. Like, you don't have a real weapon, Prism. You've also lost your Halo already. So, there's that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got a good hand. And holy crap, this hand. Spill Blood Swing costs 2 energy. Blade Runner 3 energy. Hatchet plus Hold'em Hatchet is 5 energy. And then Grains at the end, so we can use everything. So let's just block with our armor here. Hopefully this is not a War Tune Herald. That'd be very okay. Well, do we just let this hit? I think we do. Even if he gets a Herald Figment out, flips it with Rapture. I mean, he can't protect the thing with Spill Blood. This doesn't block. Yeah. Could also hold him on the first attack just to make it real tough. All right, go get your Figment. Of course, there's a chance that Prism draws ALS this turn, which would be bad. Okay, they grabbed the Figment of Erudition, flipped it with Prism. Okay. So honestly, maybe just attacking with the Hatchet of Body is actually better. Because I can... Spill Blood Swing forces them to use the footsteps on defense. If I hold them... Maybe I... Yeah, maybe I actually want to play both of these out to start. Let's just play Spill Blood here. This should just force a card. I think we pitched a glint just to have more the possibility of just going right here if we need to. This is a bad sign. Okay. Lets it resolve. Okay. All right. Hold them. Please don't play ALS. Did not. Okay. Swing Hatchet targeting Prism. Do we want to wager Hold'em? No, because it's not going to hit. This is a misplay. I should have put Hold'em and Blade Runner buff on the second attack. Like, who cares if he blocks his footsteps plus a card on the first attack? He doesn't have Tunic, so it's not effective. So, that was a misplay. Prism lists nowadays aren't on ALS unless it's a pure Iris list. Yeah, sure. That is kind of the feeling I'm getting as well, because it's turn 10. Up the Ante is my favorite card. Mine too. It's great. Okay. Blade Runner. Pitch. Wow. Okay, he did let it hit. All right. Do we want a Vigor? Yes. And then swing Hatchet of Mind into Prism's body for 8. All right, next cash in or double down should be coming around soon. May I ask what your thoughts on Victor are? Or is? I have not played against Victor much, but the base Guardian cards are very strong. So therefore, Victor can't be that bad. Obviously, my view is slightly skewed because Warrior's pretty good, pretty bad against wagers, but pretty good against his specialization. Because overpower doesn't really affect many of the Warriors. So, I think Victor's fine. Bravo is probably better, but Victor is at least interesting and different. All right. 4 card. Wow. Again? What did we sideboard? We sideboarded 4 reds, right? Okay, so our deck is a bit more red skewed, but this is getting ridiculous. All right, well, we just have to block. Is what it is. It's really unfortunate. I don't even think we're gonna get to save one of these. This is just vanilla 7 damage here. Okay, so we can arsenal one of these. And then we can just swing the hatchet. Is fine. Our luck this game has been pretty bad. We drew 3 hands with full reds. That's not likely to happen. And we haven't drawn our payoffs yet either. All right, which one's more valuable, Spillblood or Blade Runner in the arsenal? I like Blade Runner in the arsenal slightly more. Spillblood's good, but we already have our money, so. Yeah. Man, this Herald deck is annoying. Like, it's real annoying. Better get Nathan to come in and count cards. Unfortunately, that's not going to help that much. Red hands because of all the blood spilling. That could be it. Passive Mirage blocking here makes a lot of sense. This is not a very relevant card anymore. Come on, give us our payoffs. Where's our double down? Where's our cash-ins deck? Genesis being deployed. Ew. If we had a blue, we could punish this. Sad. We can't. Wow. Still no payoffs. Oh boy. Um, not loving this hand, to be honest. Because Blade Runner in the swing, all are on the second attack. We might just start pushing towards Prism and say, screw it, we don't need to take care of this Genesis. I really want to break a goal and try to find a cash it or something. If we find a blue, does that help our situation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it doesn't. We can't play everything here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I think we have to take a little bit of risk here, or else we're wasting cards. All right, let's break the gold here. Okay, we drew a blue, so we're up a resource here. So we can go real hard on the second attack if we want. I think that's our plan. Let's go like this. I think we're just going to ignore the Genesis here. Spillblood is dominate, and that's their second and third copy gone. Could be hard to close the game. I'm relying on attack reactions and the fact that Prism doesn't block very well. All right, do we want gold or agility here? I think agility, because if we win our wager, we're going to get gold anyways. So let's go with this. All right, punching Prism's face here for a lot of damage. And we have in the swing here to ensure this hits. And basically has to keep a card here. Come over the top here. It's going to drop to 4. Okay, fine. Drop to 10. Oh, okay. The game is over. Probably. Double down here. Gonna be MVP here. I guess we play Spoils of War first, just in case they have an ALS. No, we already have agility. We play Money Where Your Mouth Is first, just in case they have a... Yeah, I guess we do that. Okay, he let it resolve. Okay, now we can go with double down here. We would like to pay a gold. Now we swing. Targeting Prism. We would like to wager it. 8 dominates. This is definitely hitting, even if he has Soul Shield here. It would take literally like a Herald, Reinforce, plus Footsteps here to stop this. This is PTSD from the match against Blue Pitch. Yeah, that's some bad luck there. Double down ×2, cash in ×2 next hand. Oh boy, that would be bad. All right, Footsteps are going to break here. Rapture going on the stack here. What the heck's going on here? Oh, he's giving Ward 1 to the Rapture. Okay, that's why it has no block value. Okay. Okay, so he's pitching a no block to turn these into 1 blocks. Okay, makes sense. Sure. Take 5. Okay, so we have a blue here, so we have all the energy we need for all the other shenanigans. So we can go this into this. Let's see, this is attacking for what? For 4? I think we should just clear the Genesis here, right? Yeah, let's be disciplined. Let's just clear the Genesis. Lock them out of the game here. Dominate? Overpower, more like, yes. And we have 3 gold, and our 2 cash-ins are coming up very, very, very... pretty much guaranteed in the next 2 hands. I wouldn't be surprised if we draw 2 cash-ins, like, right now. Okay, we drew 1. I wouldn't be surprised if this cash-in chains into another cash-in. Alright, cash-in. Do you want to pay the copper or the gold? Let's pay with the copper. Would you like to pay a gold? No. Draw me another cash-in. Oh, boy. Okay, we got double up the ante. Okay. So we can end the game with up the ante, basically. On the wage agility, maybe? Let's see. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Let's break a gold token just to see if we can get more resources to actually play these. Because right now we don't have a good wage target here. Okay, so we didn't get it. Let's draw another card here. We've been building up to this point. And now, okay, we drew a blue here. Okay, that's good. So spoils swing is 2 resources. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 1, 2. Yeah, we have 8. Okay, we're good. Okay, spoils of war swing, and then we can pitch the cleave, the spoils, the emboldened blade, and the up the ante to play the others. And we're going to up the ante on a wage agility to end the game. Oh, boy. Beautiful. What's the payoff, guys, for Olympia? He doesn't have a payoff. The gold is the payoff. No, we would not like to make a bigger. Play wage agility. Now, if we pitch up the ante, it's super obvious what our hand is. If we pitch the reds, though, maybe that gives them a false sense of security. Maybe. Probably not. Let's pitch the reds, though. Don't divulge information. Do you want to wager wage agility? We would. I don't think this is actually the correct way to end the game, but this is the flashy way to end the game. All in, baby. All right, your stupid soul shield doesn't save you here. Unless you have 2. Good game from our opponent. GG. Up the ante on wage agility. Gets the job done. GG. What's the payoff for all the gold? This. This is the payoff, guys. We drew a bunch of cards. We played up the ante on a wager card and demolished them. Yeah, there was a world where I could have actually just played. Okay, if we rewind here, I could have pitched the Emboldened Blade to swing Wage Agility, and then played up the ante twice for +6 and +6. That actually would have been cooler, right? Because as long as you have 6 resources, okay, as long as we had access to 9 resources, we could have done that play. This Wage Agility could have come in for 19. 19, guys. 12 of it at reaction speed. Jesus. This makes me wonder if there's like a combo deck that has like E-pots and basically you play double up the ante on something, you just kill them from nowhere. Hold on. Okay, let's theorize here, okay, guys? Let's theorize here because this is actually very, very interesting. Let's say I have access to a bajillion resources and I attack with let's just say I go money where your mouth is and swing the hatchet of body. So it's attacking for 5. And then I still have Galea. Let's say I still have Galea. I break Galea. Wager it again. Okay, so it's 5 with 2 wagers. I play up the ante. That will give it +5? Correct? Wager it 3 more times. The second up the ante will give it +8. Is it? And wager it 3 more times. Okay, this is getting into magical Christmas land, but that is pretty cool.